Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. A bunch of people have been blowing up my phone to get this video out. Got it filmed today. So, 6.8 Western. I got a bunch of different type of factory loadings to try in my new 6.8 Western that I just bought. Shout out to Tollivers for finding me this thing. I told them to get me the cheapest 6.8 Western with a 26-inch threaded barrel. And this is what they came up with in order for me. This is a Browning Max long range X bolt, and I've got a Zerotech Trace Advanced on top. That's a really good piece of glass. DNZ one-piece mounts, has adjustable cone. Like I said, the barrel's threaded. It's a fluted barrel, full 26-inch barrel. I just got in this new can, my first trip to the range with this can. This is the Banish 30 V2. April of 2025 is when these are coming out. They're serviceable. You can take it apart, make it shorter if you want to. It's lightweight, takes a bunch of the sound out. I already used this on a 243 earlier today, but I already filmed this video, so I already know what happened. Actually super excited. Real quick before we get to the range footage, let me show you the factory ammo I got to test in this thing. 5 different types. So, what do we got? No particular order. 170 grain Ballistic Silvertip. All this is pretty high BC stuff. AccuBond long range 165 grain. I got copper impacts. I've never really had much luck with these grouping well in anything. 162 grain. 175 grain long range pro, which is a Sierra tipped GameKing projectile. And then some match, which they no longer list this on their website, but I bought it like 2 or 3 years ago. 170 grain. I don't know if they still make this or not, but let's hit to the range footage and see what happens. Like I said, I was really excited about the results. Check this out. All right, here we go. I got high hopes for this 6.8 Western. Yeah, it's my first range day with this can. This is the Silencer Central Banish 30 V2. But I got 5 different types of 6.8 Western. I'm gonna be here a minute, but I'm gonna edit out all the slow parts so you guys just see what we want to see. First ones I'm going with is the match. This is the 170 grain. Not even sure if you can get this stuff anymore. It's not listed on Winchester's website. Here we go. I hit the wrong target a minute ago, so it's actually going to say the wrong thing on this, but here we go. I've got my Caldwell Rock BR front rest out here today and rear squeeze bag. We're still kind of in there. I just did a 243 video, so that recoil kind of surprised me. Man, this thing feeds good too. It's kind of putting them in there. I would love if it liked that match stuff. Not terrible. That's probably right at, or give or take a smidge on being an inch group. What's next? Next is the ones I really want to work out. That's these, the 175 grainers. See what happens. I think we got a winner on a hunting projectile for this rig. Yep, it's gonna be at least 3/4 of an inch, I think. Next is the Ballistic Silvertips. These. Well, it might like those even better. Wow. Well, you don't see that every day. It loving 2 different rounds. I think that was even better. That was better. That's probably a 0.3 or 0.4 inch group with that stuff. I have to stock up on that. Next, AccuBond long range. All right, so none of them did absolutely terrible, but some of them did really good. I got 3 under an inch and 2 under half an inch. That's pretty wild, and that makes me happy. So, 170 grain match. You kind of want the match to work good if you're going to do some long range stuff. 0.95 inch group. Nothing crazy to write home about, but it's still under a 1 inch group. These are the ones I wanted to do good, the 175 grain long range pros, and it did do good. A 0.46 inch group. These are 1 inch squares. Just measured these with the caliper. So 0.46. Then the Ballistic Silvertips came to the party. 0.31 inch group at 100 yards. That's getting to the, whoa, that's crazy pants. Then you factor in me, and that could be even better, you know, if this thing was in like a vise where there was no interaction with me. 0.31 inch group, that's crazy pants. And I got that one up there at 0.46. Then with the AccuBond long range, that's what I sighted it in with. It actually did pretty good when I sighted it in, but today I got this one. Then the 162 coppers, I got a 1.35 inch group. So nothing crazy. When stuff is 2 inches or bigger, I call it crazy pants, and that stuff's worthless. You might as well not even try it again. But 2 under a half inch group, we're cooking with gas. That's probably going to be my keeper 6.8 Western. When I get one that groups real good, I hate to get rid of it. Sometimes I got to get rid of things to, you know, pay the bills and or get new things to film for the show. But, man, it really likes 2 of those. It'd be hard to ever get rid of that one. Absolutely love it. First trip to the range with that can, the Banish 30 V2. Yeah, worked out good. You can. This is one you can open it up, take the baffles out, clean it, all that stuff. I wasn't even wearing Ear Pro at the range, even with 6.8 Western, which is a Magnum with a lot of powder. But this rig is slick. It'd be a real good deer catcher, elk catcher, whatever. The Browning X-Bolt Max Long Range. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, a bunch of people went blowing up my phone for this video, and I'm glad I finally got to get to the range. So I'm going to be practicing more. The unfortunate thing is I only had 1 box of that Ballistic Silvertip stuff that did the best. So the unfortunate thing is now I've got to go spend a bunch of beans on more of those Ballistic Silvertips. But hey, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more on 6.8 Western. I've got to get the chronographs out of this. I have the speeds out of a shorter barrel XPR, but I need the speeds out of this one to be accurate on my calculations for drop and everything. But hey, appreciate you watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty-hoo.